Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 here at Rawslowgaming, where we're playing Bath City Football Club and trying to get them to the top of Premier League and beyond. We are in our third season and our second season here in the National League, and we are doing quite well for ourselves so far, being in the playoff zone, something that we hope we can manage to the end of the season as well. And currently the board is very, very happy with what we're doing with the club. So let's hope that they keep being just that. From the board, the expectation is to just avoid relegation. A little bit more clear than last season, maybe, but overall, I think we have no worries there whatsoever. We are showing you everything as usual, but we are doing it a little bit different this season versus last season. So we're just showing you the matches if nothing special is happening. So, with that said, a short break, and we'll see you at the match against Yale in 3 days. So then, match day it is here against Yale. So let's check our team selection here, and we got Searson to stay with the players that we have on the pitch and or in the lineup, and everyone is fresh and everyone is above 90%. So I think we'll stick with that, and I think we have the right players here on the bench. Senko and everyone here. Yeah, that is all right. And this is the best option, isn't it? Or should we play Sanko here? No, Sanko is better or Edwards is better than Sanko, and Edwards, well, Sanko doesn't play the other side. Yeah, so we'll go to match here and see what we can do. We should maybe offer price out for a loan run. Maybe we'll take a look at that in between the matches, or I will take a consideration on that between the matches, so to say. But let's kick off and everything here, just as we always do, as soon as possible, and comment the match. And I hope that we have a good match here. As you saw there in the beginning, the bookmakers have us a pretty even match. And it's a goal for Bath City here in the 4th minute. A corner there from Mutruk and a good heading finish by Brunt. And a big crowd to the match here as well. Expected attendance of around 2,300 with the 500 supporters coming from GOL. So pretty full stands there. And you probably can hear my voice is a little bit thin, so to say, or rather I'm a little bit thick. So hopefully my voice will hold up. If not, I guess I will have to do some retakes or something like that. New highlight here in the 17th minute, and it's very much a counter-attack for Bassett here. Mutruk with the ball, passing to Craig. Craig versus the keeper, but saved there. Very good save, and not that great finish by Craig. And out for a corner. And again, Mutruk with the corner. Here is the corner, and missing everyone. Cashman picking the ball up, almost, but running out with it. Looked a bit strange or bad, really, is probably the better word for it. New highlight here in the 20 minutes. Jewel with the ball and a throw in. Edwards picking up that ball so easy. And a long ball up towards Cashman here on the right hand side. Will he pass in? Yeah, he passes into Brunt. Brunt 1-on-1 versus the keeper. He shoots, and it's another goal for Bassett here in the 20th minute. Brunt really should maybe have paused there instead of shooting, but worked out. Great play there by Edwards, Cashman, and Brunt. Not maybe the best, or it was a little bit weak, and maybe Brunt shouldn't have passed there. So it was all right. Maybe the pass should have been a little bit harder, but it's all right. Another highlight here in the 22nd minute. Craig with a pass to Edwards here on the right hand side, crossing in to Cashman and shooting there. and a great save by the Creeper. No, not Creeper. Goalkeeper. Or just Keeper. It's not Minecraft we're playing. It's Football Manager. And continuing on here, Gio with a chance, playing wide here on the right hand side to Diot, crossing it in, but that's managing to clear it, and a super power there from it, and a chance for a counter attack here maybe. Mutruk with the ball, but losing it, and Gio with a chance to do a counter attack. Then here Diat on the right hand side, passing it inwards, or rather back to Ellis here, and the ball to Bassett again. Craig with a through ball to Brunt, passing to Cashman. Cashman 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and it's another goal for Bassett here in the 22nd minute, so extending the lead again to 3-0 here, and very convincing so far for Bassett. Quite unbelievable almost. It feels like we are at least a couple of levels better than usual, as the game is playing out at the moment at least. And yeah, we have hit the target on each shot and everything, so playing very, very cleanly at the moment. And another highlight here in the 39th minute, just before the end of the first half, Smeardown with a cross, and the ball now to Craig in the middle here. And what will he do? Passes to Smith, out to Edwards here on the right hand side. He goes in, and it's a penalty for Bassett here in the 39th minute. And Brunt will take it. A chance for him to do a hat trick, and it is. It's 4-0 for Bath City, and another goal here in the 39th minute. And yeah, definitely the best game of the season yet, and maybe the best game of this save so far, leading 4-0 after 39 minutes versus a team that should be pretty even. So that's the halftime score done, and obviously playing extremely well and getting extremely good conversion on our shots and everything, but it's all been really top chances. And yeah, everything is just going super great at the moment. So let's see if we can keep this up or just hold what we have here in the second half. That would be more than enough. Let's see here. So let's do a sub or two here. Mutruk and Brooking are on the tired side. So let's see here who we put in. Rowan instead of Brooking. And Mutruk. Edwards there, and in with Sanko. We'll do the last sub as well. I think we will. We'll put in Asante. He will get a chance to play. And a chance to develop a little bit maybe. So, and let Brunt rest there. So no, as I said, no need to worry or anything. We'll be very happy just to keeping it as it is here after full time. And so far we haven't really got any highlights here in the second half, and that is totally fine. We can have it that way all to the end there in Kirken. We get really tired as well here. And very last second here, a highlight. Smith with a free kick towards Wigan, and it's another goal for Bassett here in the very last seconds of the match, finalizing the score to 5-0 for Bassett versus Geoville. And I expect us to have the final whistle pretty much directly after this replay. Almost a full minute after that, but yeah, the final score of 5-0, of course. Shots 12-6, shots on target 82, and possession 62-38%. And overall, great performance by the lads. For sure, everyone performing super well, and we're very, very happy with that match. That brought us up to 4th place in the league, 6 points from the league leaders, and yeah, very, very happy. 2,481 attending that game, which we are also very happy about. And Martin is having an all right match. Richard as well, and praise Brunt for his performance there. And yeah, that's it. And we'll have a match again in 4 days against Hartlepool. Let's hope we can have as a great match as this one in that match as well. So see you there. Welcome to the next match day here, and this time it's against Hartlepool, and we are clear favorites. We won both matches last season against them, so let's hope we can keep the trend going, especially after that super strong match last time around. So Wigan and Kirk are really tired, so let's put in Rowan instead of one of them. I think we'll go instead of Kirk here. And do you have any more that can play defender? Yeah, and I still didn't think about Price there. And I really should send him out on loan, I think. But let's not do that after this episode. After this match, I will do it. But yeah, I don't think we have anyone else that we can put in instead of Wiget. So we'll have to take a little bit of a gamble there. And we'll switch him out pretty early instead of Sanko, I guess, and hope for the best here. I don't really think we should have any issues in this match, but let's go to match and see what happens here. And just do as we always do. Do things quick and clean and raw and slow. Of course, that doesn't really make sense to make things quick and clean and raw and slow, but I think you know what I mean if you've been sticking around on the channel before this. So first highlight here, it's for Hartlepool, a corner there that we cleared out, but Hartlepool still with the ball. Shade here coming through and heading in, but clearing there, but a chance again into the middle of the field or the penalty area and hitting the post there. Hartlepool and out for a corner. So not the first highlight that we wanted, and here comes the corner and a good chance by Kerr, but well over the crossbar there. And yeah, I think that we need to start shouting here a little bit actually, since the stats are not really looking that good at all. Next highlight here in the 35th minute, Hartlepool with the ball again, a throw in there, and the ball back to Richardson, and passing to Kerr, playing wide to James here, and taking it into the middle of the field and shooting, but well wide of the post there. And yeah, more shouting is needed. Demand more. And there we have it, halftime, and it's 0-0. And yeah, the stats are definitely telling us that we're not having a especially great match at the moment, as we're trailing very much in terms of shots and everything. Possession is sort of good though, but other than that, not really. Stats are also not really that great, but not bad. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. While we do so, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. Also, if you haven't done so yet and want to follow along, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as you're doing that, you can hit that small notification bell. And do leave a comment if you have any questions, thoughts, or anything, or you just want to say hello or anything like that. I most appreciate it, and I read everything and reply to most things as well. So that's very nice to see. Cashman here with a chance, and it's a shot and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 46 minute seconds after the kickoff. Very, very nice stuff. And also, if you want to support the channel more, check out the links in the description and the membership tab. You can get some pretty cool perks. One, for example, naming one youth player per youth intake per game here in either FIFA Manager or Football Manager. FIFA Manager will come back to the channel, or rather as I'm recording this probably months in advance. Actually, it will be out on the channel, so nothing about that, so to say. And another chance there for Bassett that that time didn't really go into goal, but good moment still here. And another highlight here in the 57th minute, where Bassett with the ball in the defense role, passing to a long ball that failed, and Hartlepool getting the ball here. Richardson's playing in the middle, passing to James, to Bale, and to Donaldson, slowly making progress towards the penalty area, passing to Weirn, and back to Donaldson, and in the danger zone now, and here's the shot, and just over the crossbar. So dangerous stuff there for sure from Hartlepool. We are definitely closing in on the moment where we should probably switch out Wicket, but he's holding up pretty good. And another highlight here for Bassett with the ball passing to Craig here in the middle, passing back to Smeardon, and to Rowan and to Smeardon again. And a bad pass there by Smeardon, giving a free ball to Hartlepool and a free chance, and saved by the keeper and out for a corner. And here comes the corner, and cleared. But only 2 Hartlepool players, and managed to clear that out. And Craig passing up to Cashman, chance for a counter-attack here, maybe for Bath City. And a free kick for Bath City there. And another highlight here in the 68th minute, Hartlepool with a throw in deep in their defensive zone. And Bale passing to Donaldson in the middle of the field now. Smith with a sliding tackle there, getting the ball but not getting control of it. Shade driving the ball upwards here towards the penalty area, passing into Donaldson, but a poor pass and Brown picks it up. And passes the ball up to Cashman. Cashman crossing the ball to Craig. Craig with a shot, and it's almost another goal. Very, very close. Thought that actually were going in, but just outside of the post. So Sanko instead of Wicket, as we said, and Assas instead of Edwards, having a sort of a bad game and pretty tired, and Asante instead of Brunt here. And let's play like that, and let's keep it together here. A corner for Hartlepool, though, here in the 73rd minute. Kina with the ball on the left-hand side, crossing it into Donaldson. Donaldson with a shot, and it's a goal for Hartlepool here in the 72nd minute. And it's all equalized here, unfortunately. And I really need a team to sharpen up here. It's good that we did take the lead, though, so it's not too bad, but this is definitely not what we wanted to see here happening. So very frustrating in that way. So we'll keep shouting here for the moment. Shows of passion and demand more. And a highlight here in the 81st minute. That's it with a throw in. Cashman passing to Smith to Brooking. Smith with the ball here again, very, very tight. And a cross in towards Asante and the ball to Craig. Passing to Smith here. And back to Brooking. And to Sanko. Sanko playing it wide. But don't know what Edwards did there. I believe that should be Edwards on that side. Shade coming here for Hartlepool, getting through 2 times. And a shot there, but it's well outside of the post. So highlight directly after that on the kickoff, or not the kickoff, the goal kick. Let's see here, the ball up to Mutruk on the left-hand side, dribbling it into the middle and to Craig, and passes to Smith. And Smith with a long ball towards Cashman, but not really reaching anyone. And the ball to Hartlepool, passing all the way back to their keeper, Bycroft here, and he will do a goal kick, I guess. Yeah, long goal kick. And Bassett picking up that ball, and the ball to Rowan, to Smearon. Smearon, don't do another mistake. And the ball back to the keeper again, but for Bassett. And the ball now to Smith, passing to Assas on the right-hand side. And a through ball to Cashman. Cashman this time getting through 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 83rd minute. And that's good, retaking the lead and good play overall by Bass. So now we just want the game to finish. Nothing more, nothing less. Pretty great there by Cashman, able to keep that inside the goal and getting through. Good stuff there. So we don't want to see any more highlights now. Please, match and referee. Uh, Seconds to go here. And yeah, that's the final whistle and final result for Bassett versus Hartlepool is 2-1. Shots 10-15, shots on target 3-4, and possession 60-40%. So very happy that we managed to win in that match. Not that happy that we didn't perform as great. It's all right, but it's not close at all to what we did in the last match. That were just superb. A good match nonetheless, and that brought us up to third place in the league at the moment, but a couple of teams here playing one match less. Martinez having a pretty good game for the Lush Hamlet, and Richard for Leamington. 1492, I'm tending that game, so that's pretty good. I will praise Cashman for that, and we'll see you in the next match against Harrogate. That is finally a little bit more of a break, 7 days away, but we're playing at home again, so 3 home matches in a row in this episode. But yeah, short break, and I'll be back. Last match of the episode then here against Harrogate. We are small favorites according to the bookmakers. However, we lost both matches against them last season. So let's hope we can change that. Jones is back in the team again, and Kirk also back, of course. On the bench, Asante Sanko, yeah, that is correct, and everything is looking good. We have some good partnership developing all over the place. Mutruk and Jones will get to find their thing, of course. Jones going into attack there, and I think that's a good mix in our balanced approach. And we got Price out on a loan as well. So we got 11, 16, 19 players available to us in the first team, and 5 players that are loaned out. I think that's a good mix. And let's go to the match here and to the kickoff, and just play and comment like we always do here on Rawslowgaming. So let's kick off and play, and let's see here how the game starts. So 10 minutes in, of course, not that much to say. We are dominating in possession so far. But first highlight here in the 14th minute, Edwards with the ball. And I think, yeah, a red card to Harrogate player here in the 14th minute. So we should definitely win this match. If not, I'm getting very irritated and frustrated. And now we are 25 minutes in or 30 minutes in. We are having possession of over 75%. So that's pretty darn crazy. But no highlights to speak about so far. But we have a highlight going on here at the moment. In the 34th minute, Edwards with the ball here on the right-hand side, running past everyone. And will he be able to cross it? No, passes back to Smith here in the middle of the area, passing back to Brooking. And Brooking, what you're doing, passing even more back to Wiggett here. And Wiggett passing to Brooking again. And Brooking passes to Wiggett and Smith in the middle. And Smith doing a wide pass to Jones, up to Mutruk and to Craig here. Craig, will you cross it? No, you lose the ball, but the ball coming into Brunt to Cashman, and somehow saved by their keeper there in the 34th, 35th minute. That were pretty darn crazy and hectic, and somehow the keeper saved there. That's pretty crazy. The corner, not much out of it. The ball out to Kirk to Wiggett here. So let's see, he maybe can do something now, playing it wide, but that didn't really work out there at all. So I think we'll need to start shouting here soon, because that's the end of the first half, and we still haven't scored, even though we've been playing with a one-man more for over 30 minutes. And the stats are alrightish, but we should be dominating more in terms of shots and shots on target, since we're one player more. Possession is over 70% though after one half, so it's alright, but it's definitely not as good as we want it to be. Rating's actually decent across the board, but we will shout here, show some passion and demand more. The shouts that we're always doing, of course, here. And first highlight here in the second half, in the 53rd, 54th minute. It is Harrogate with the ball at the moment, but some crazy sliding tackles there in the defense. But Harrogate still in control of the ball. Burrell here with the ball, losing it finally. Brooking taking control of the ball. And long ball up to Cashman. Cashman running through and a one-on-one versus the keeper, but saved and out for a corner. And yeah, frustrating. But here comes the corner. Mutruk with it. And heading out to safety. Kirk with the ball. Passing to Mutruk again. Here on the right-hand side, crossing it towards Cashman to Edwards. Edwards with, I don't know what, but the ball to Craig on the other side. Brunt. And out to no one. So let's do another shout. Then man more. And go to very attacking. Next highlight here in the 70th minute, corner for Bassett in Mutruk with the ball, and the ball out to Mutruk again. It's crossed to Brunt, and finally it's been a goal, but it's been disallowed for offside here in the 70th minute mark. That can't be much. Where is it? Let's see here. Hey, what? Oh, it's in the moment before, I see. And let's make a sub or two here in the 78th minute, and we still haven't scored. How frustrating. Let's take Jones off here, so we don't risk another injury on him. And Asas in instead of Smith. Yeah, sure, you can play that. And anything more? Let's see here. Yeah, let's switch Mutruk. Undo. Mutruk and Edwards are around, and then switch out Mutruk. And yeah, that's it. We can't do more of substitutions, of course. Front here with a free kick to Craig, and straight at the keeper. Show some passion. Yeah, we are dominating, but we're not getting the goal. Come on, demand more. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute, nothing. And there we have it. Final whistle for Bassett versus Harrogate. 0-0. Shots 16-4. Shots on target 8-3. And possession 63-37%. So good performance as such, but not getting the ball into the goal, which is very frustrating. I can't say that I'm mad at the players. Well, I'm mad that we didn't manage to win the match. That is something that is for sure, but overall it feels like we played all right. Anyway, still third in the league, quite possibly fourth, 6 points up to the league leaders, and yeah, pretty all right. 1,648 attending that game, so that's pretty nice as well. And Richard's having all right, and Martinez having all right match. That will be everything for this episode, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you here soon again. With that said, bye-bye!
You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.